Our next agenda items are Teachers of the Year. Superintendent Foltz.
And privileged to introduce to you the best of the best. These teachers that you see here tonight represent the very best that our school system has to offer. First off, at the elementary level, Kelly Stomps. Kelly is not only the St. Tammany Teacher of the Year, but she is also the overall state winner Teacher of the Year. Before I read what's on my paper, I have to tell you a funny story. We went to Baton Rouge for the ceremony, and if you know the way it works, there's an elementary winner, then there's a middle junior high winner, and then there's a high school winner, and then there's an overall winner. So if you win the elementary, then you can't be the overall winner. So and all you know I like to win. So we're going there, and I'm thinking I don't want Kelly's name to be called out for elementary winner, because if it does, it means we can't win the overall. Well, she's got her whole family there. Her mom and dad, her sister's a former Miss Alabama and an opera singer now. She's got the cutest, precious little niece sitting at the table with us. Peggy's there, Regina's there, a bunch of us are there. And they call out someone else's name for the elementary winner. And I'm like, yes, I'm so excited. And Kelly's little niece, who's come from Alabama, looks at me like, why are you pulling against my aunt? So I couldn't tell her I didn't want her to win, because I wanted her to really win. So then they do the middle junior high, and then they do the high school, and then they do the overall, and they call out Kelly's name to win for the entire state of Louisiana. So then I got real excited, and then the niece thought I was okay again after that.
Yeah.
But it was an unbelievable honor for our school system. The thing that I've impressed the most about Kelly is her commitment to her profession and to her students. And I've been in her class quite a few times. I've seen a lot of videos. And Kelly's one of the stories of, we always hear about people being from Louisiana and then we lose them to somewhere else. Well, Kelly's from Alabama, and she came to Louisiana and she stayed. And part of her story that really impresses me a lot, and she was in the band at LSU, and she had opportunities to go many different places to be in band and be a music major. But she chose LSU because when she visited all the schools, LSU was the only school, the only band director that told her all the things she needed to do to get better. Everybody else told her how good she was. We want you to be in our band. We want you to be on a music scholarship. But the LSU guy told her, yes, we want you, but this is what you need to do to get better. And that's what Kelly chose. And I think that really sums up what she's about. She's always trying to improve herself. She always wants to do better. She represents us in a great way. I'm excited about the possibilities that are ahead in the national competition, and we're really excited for her and everything she has to do. And also, if you win the state winner, you get to drive a Mercedes-Benz for a year. So Kelly went from a
Nissan Sentra
that needed new tires to a Mercedes-Benz for a year. I asked her if she wanted to park in my parking spot tonight, kick the Ford Explorer out the way for the Mercedes. But as you know, Kelly's at Woodlake. She's had a great year. She was honored at a Saints game and also at the LSU game. The problem at the LSU game, that was the McNeese game. She got there, all the family came in, and as we all know, it was the first time in 100 years the LSU game has been canceled. So she has been invited back for our game later in the year, so she's excited about that. And I can only imagine for someone that's in the band at LSU, when they say, first of all, she's an LSU graduate, and then they say she's a former member of the LSU band, how nice it's going to be at Tiger Stadium for that. She writes a blog, Teacher of the Year Stories. I would encourage you to follow that. And she does get to drive a Mercedes. Now, as I mentioned, we've seen her in her classroom, and she's a great representative of all the teachers in our school system, and I'm extremely proud of her. Take a look at this, Channel 13, and what they've done.
with equal sides and opposite angles still.
Music is the universal language, and Woodlake music teacher Kelly Stomps is hitting all the right notes with her students.
I believe believe that music can open the minds of my students, and I love seeing their excitement, their joy, and having them be creative thinkers and seeing what they can come up with in class, because usually they will take it to a whole level that I wasn't expecting.
Along with the creativity that is an integral part of the musical process, Ms. Stomps believes in the power of the art form to cross over into other areas of critical thinking.
There are things that I do in music that could help art, math, PE, social studies, science. So the important part is that all teachers have to recognize how we overlap.
This philosophy about education and music working together has definitely struck a chord with her principal.
She's very passionate about music. She wants to create that love of music within the children. She also wants to see them take risk with the music. And during her lesson, there's always a time where she has small groups organized and the children are composing something and they are discussing it within their groups.
Why do the triangles have no place on the floor? Riley?
While the students are learning a lot, music is also essentially about having fun.
And that's what the amazing part about music is. We're making sounds, we're having fun, we're being loud, we're moving silly, yet they are growing as a person and gaining life skills through music.
And that unique harmony of entertainment and education has earned Ms. Stomps the attention of the state and the nation as the Louisiana Teacher of the Year.
Congratulations.
I know I've said this to Mr. Foltz before, but coming here, it's all about opportunity. I've been given so many opportunities to grow as a teacher, to experience new things, and now as the State Teacher of the Year, I've been given the opportunity to share everything I've learned and all that I've gained from the St. Tammany Parish School System. So thank you so much for your support, for the support for the arts, and for all the students, and building every child every day. Thank you.